All right, thanks for joining us for Coast to Coast Car Talk on Facebook Live. Today we meet the champ, Tim Lejam from Vancouver, who broke necks and hearts with his 190e at both SEMA and Driven Edmonton. We'll find out what it takes to build this evil Evo and how he deals with the haters. Jeff, what are your thoughts on the 190e? I know you got a bit of a little bit of purist blood in you.
No, on that one, I'm not a purist. I say bring it on. I like when you just do your own thing with it, and you're not following any formula. I mean, the purists must hate that car. What I don't know what they would hate more, whether it's the LS or the Evo body kit on it, but I mean you must get a ton of it.
I get
purist anyway.
Almost no hate. Like really? I've gotten, so this being the topic of conversation, like the only comment I've ever had was I hate those headlights. And that's it. But that's a matter of opinion. Like I like them, you don't have to like them. So and I've actually been hit up by like multiple Mercedes clubs here locally that want to come and see the car. So it's almost a lot of the Mercedes guys, because I'm a Mercedes guys. I literally have every Mercedes. I have a G-Wagon. I have the CLS 55. So I'm lucky in that respect that I have a working knowledge of all these different engine platforms, and none of them could do what I need to do. There's no local support for it. Like if I was in Europe, it might be a little bit different, but the parts are so expensive. The reliability, once you start pulling power out of them, is terrible. So that's kind of why I made some of the choices that I made. So it doesn't look like your standard LS. There was very specific things that I had to give it a little bit more of an exotic feel.
Before we go to the LS, just to clarify for those who don't know, this is not a 190e that you had modified, right?
What's that?
This is not an actual 190e that you had modified.
It's a base 190e.
It is a base 190e.
Yeah,
okay.
So originally I had a 2.516, like a 16 valve car.
Okay.
That I gathered a lot of these parts for, but in the interim, the value of that car went up so much and the rarity of it, and mine was so clean, it didn't make sense to cut it up. So I literally bought like Grandpa's car. It was tan on brown, base model, and then just gutted it, which allowed us to go nuts with it because I wasn't trying to retain anything. I didn't have any restrictions. I didn't have anything. So if it was in the way, I just got rid of it. So that's kind of what...
Sorry, I asked that question wrong. This is not an actual 190 Evo, right?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. You wouldn't want to do that to a 190
Yeah,
Evo.
even the 16 valve variants now are getting so expensive that it just wouldn't make sense to do it. So I still have that car. So it's still sitting. It's safe. Don't worry, I didn't cut it up. It's good.
That's great.